should you start saving for your children's college education expenses? The sooner you do it, the better off you're going to be. I have had parents that have started saving when they were pregnant with their first child. So definitely the sooner you start saving, the better off everyone will be. Because of the power of compounding, which is a factor when you're investing in the stock market, the sooner you also start saving, the less you'll have to put away, and the more the earnings will take care of those college education expenses. There are many ways to save and a lot of different investment tools that you can use in order to save for your kids' college education. Be sure to check my learning library for more information on those different ways, and always understand there are pros and cons of each different investment tool. So make sure you understand those before you get started. Don't worry, the stock market will drop. Yes, that's part of the game of investing in stocks. So don't ask what happens if, but know that it will happen. And for every stock market, recession, bear market that we've had, there has always been a recovery period as well. So when you are investing for your children's college education, you can invest in stocks as long as you have a long period of time to take care of a recovery period. What I mean by long period of time is at least 7 to 10 years. When your children are getting older and they are closer to spending that money for college, and I mean by a 2 to 5 year period, then you should probably be more balanced with some stocks and some fixed income investments as well, in order to make sure that you have a balanced portfolio. As your child is getting closer to the college time frame when they're going to be using that money for their college expenses, then you really want to go conservative and have a portfolio with very little in stocks, because you won't have time to recover when the stock market does take a dip. I believe that parents should not take any of their retirement funds out in order to fund their children's college education expenses, because it will be a bigger burden on your kids if they have to take care of you because you've run out of money paying for their college education. Remember, your kids, when they're adults, are going to have to cover their own expenses and their children's expenses and their children's college education costs and their own retirement. So if you are to spend your retirement funds on their college education expenses, that's one more expense, which is going to stress them out when they're in their middle ages. So make sure that you have your retirement covered first. And if you have enough money for your own retirement, then use the additional funds to help them with their college education expenses.